Every day, most people fight a battle they cannot see. It is not against other people. It is not against the economy. It is not against bad luck. The real battle happens inside the mind. Negative thinking slowly steals confidence, energy, and peace. It whispers that you are not capable enough. It convinces you that failure is waiting around every corner. Over time, these thoughts become so familiar that many people mistake them for reality. But here is the truth. A thought is not a fact. More than 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers faced war, disease, loss, and uncertainty. Yet they discovered powerful mental principles that allowed them to remain calm in chaos. Today, we will explore 5 Stoic rules designed to break the cycle of negative thinking and help you regain control of your mind. These lessons are not meant to comfort you, they are meant to strengthen you. Let's begin with the first rule. Most anxiety is not created by reality. It is created by the story we tell ourselves about reality. Imagine you have an important meeting tomorrow. The event itself is simple. You will walk into a room and speak. But your mind creates an entire movie. You imagine embarrassment. You imagine failure. You imagine people judging you. Suddenly, a simple event becomes terrifying. The Stoics taught that when fear appears, you must strip away the story and focus only on facts. Ask yourself, what exactly is happening? Not what might happen. Not what could happen. What is actually happening right now? When you remove assumptions, many fears lose their power. Reality is often much smaller than the terrifying picture painted by your imagination. The first step toward freedom is learning to see things as they are, not as your fear describes them. Most people spend their lives avoiding discomfort. Yet the more we avoid discomfort, the more power it gains over us. The Stoic philosopher Seneca practiced voluntary discomfort. Occasionally, he lived with less than he needed. Simple food, simple clothes, simple living. Not because he was poor, because he wanted to prove that he could survive without luxury. Think about your biggest fears. Losing money, being alone, facing rejection. What if you intentionally experienced a small version of those fears? Spend a day without unnecessary spending. Take a walk alone without distractions. Challenge yourself to be uncomfortable. When you willingly enter discomfort, you discover something important. You are stronger than you thought. Fear loses its control when experience replaces imagination. Modern culture teaches people to expect everything to go perfectly. The Stoics believed the opposite. They expected challenges. Before starting the day, they reminded themselves that problems would come. People might disappoint them. Plans might fail. Unexpected difficulties might appear. This was not negativity. It was preparation. If you expect a perfect day, every problem feels like a disaster. But if you expect obstacles, challenges become normal. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin asking, "How can I handle this well?" The obstacle no longer shocks you. You are ready for it. And preparation creates confidence. One of the greatest causes of stress is trying to control things that were never yours to control. People worry about the economy, other people's opinions, the past, the future, the weather, the behavior of strangers. Yet none of these things belong to us. According to Stoicism, there are only 2 categories: things you can control and things you cannot. You can control your actions. You can control your attitude. You can control your response. Everything else belongs to the outside world. The moment you stop fighting reality, your mind becomes lighter. Peace begins when you stop demanding control over the uncontrollable. Many people automatically believe every thought that enters their mind. But why? Would you believe every stranger who spoke to you? Of course not. Then why believe every thought? The Stoics treated thoughts like visitors. Before accepting them, they examined them carefully. When a negative thought appears, ask, is this true? What evidence supports it? What evidence contradicts it? Am I looking at facts or assumptions? Often, negative thoughts collapse under questioning. They survive only when left unchallenged. Your mind is not always telling the truth. Sometimes it is simply repeating old fears and insecurities. Become the judge of your thoughts, not their servant. Knowledge means nothing without practice. Every day, make these 5 rules part of your routine. Separate facts from stories. Practice small discomforts. Expect obstacles. Focus on what you control. Question negative thoughts. Do this consistently, not once, not twice. Every day. Mental strength is built the same way physical strength is built, through repetition. Over time, you will notice something remarkable. Situations that once overwhelmed you become manageable. Problems that once felt impossible become challenges. And fears that once controlled your life begin to fade. Negative thinking survives because most people never question it. They accept every fear as truth, every doubt as reality, every worry as prophecy. But Stoicism teaches a different path. You do not need a perfect life to have peace. You need a disciplined mind, a mind that sees reality clearly, a mind that refuses to be controlled by fear. Remember this: you cannot always control what happens around you, but you can always control who you become because of it. And that power is greater than any negative thought. If you found this wisdom valuable, subscribe for more Stoic lessons and begin building a mind that remains calm, strong, and unshakable no matter what life brings.